What is up, everyone? This is Dre, man. We're going to talk some stocks. We're going to get all riled up and, get all crazy. Yeah. Remember, I lost my intro, so I got to come up with something to talk about. But anyway, I'm just checking out my screen, make sure everything is, you know how it is. I want to make sure I'm live before I go all into it, and then realize, oh shit, I wasn't even going out, man. God damn it. So I gotta use this because it is hot up in here, man. I didn't have the AC on, and yeah, it's on now. Anyway, so where should we begin? All right, Amazon is starting to make a comeback. You can see I got the minute chart up, and you see we opened over here at the highs. Yeah, we opened at the highs right there, and then straight down, bounce straight down, and right here on that double bottom is exactly where I got in some more. I actually tried to get out of this position at the beginning. So I had two long calls. I was just like, I want to get out. I know it's going down. Even though the market was up, I was like, yeah, the market's up. It was up like 5 points, at least on Amazon. And I was like, I'm getting out. So I sold one call at the ask price, okay? And I got filled. The current ask price, like yesterday's close. And then I tried to do the same thing for the other one, and it didn't get filled. And now I'm down like, can you guess? Yeah, a lot. So anyway, I bought another call right here at this double bottom, and I'm hoping it rebounds all the way up to 2,000 and maybe more. And let's just see. And I'm going to show you what cued me in on that bottom. All right. So I'm going to bring up the tick chart. And this is very interesting. All right. Give me a minute here. Look at, where are we? Look at this tick right here, 1269. And this is what I was actually waiting for. So here's the day. And we was just kind of down. We didn't have no serious negative ticks, no 1,000 plus one, or I should say minus 1,000 ticks. And I was waiting for that tick to kind of come in before anything. I mean, it was already down and we're not ticking any minus thousands. So, but anyway, this thing went down to 1269, almost 13. That is huge. Okay. That is, that's real negative, and I wish I could have just bought. If you ever see that, you could just start buying calls, and you're gonna get the snapback. But what I did do is I kind of just zoomed out on this, So I kind of came here, and let's pull up the hour chart, right? And you can see how low that tick. This chart is going all the way to gosh, where are we going? June 26th, and it's the lowest tick since June 26th. So let's go to the 4-hour chart then. It's the lowest tick. Man, where are we? Right here. Okay, here's another tick that reached that low. And if you look at the date, where's the date on that? It's 5/31. Okay, May 31st was the last time we ticked that low. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the SPY, and we're gonna look to see what the hell was happening on May 31st. May 31st is right there. Wow, look at that. That's May 31st, Dre, right there? Right there? Yeah, that's May 31st. So look, that tick brought us the bottom. That was the bottom of the current move. So let's hope, I'm not saying it's the bottom of the maybe current slide that we're about to get on, but it could be the bottom of just today. All right, and maybe it kind of just catches some ground. And I don't even know what started this. We was up huge in the pre-market. Draghi came out in the EU. When do we got it smoke? Okay, getting CNBC alerts. Draghi came out, that EU money central bank out there, and he said, I think he said he's going to lower interest rates are going to come, or did he lower them, or he's about to, and all that. And generally when he talks, the market is bullish. I mean, the markets move. I mean, this dude he only knows how to talk bullish. I think there was one time he came out and spoke and the markets went down, and then he came out and spoke like the next day or 2 days later, and then boom, we just rock it up. You bet on the market is down, and if that man plans on speaking, you better get rid of your puts and start buying calls, because generally he's just bullish. Okay, So he's always talking what the market wants to hear. Unlike our Fed over here, even though just lately he started doing that. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. So I get, and then next thing you know, yeah, things just went negative. Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? You know, was it Facebook? Now Facebook's earnings was decent, if I remember. I ain't gonna speak on it because I don't remember, but I know it was trading up in the aftermarkets. It was up like $6 or something like that. I was like, all right, and I'm immediately thinking, oh yeah, Amazon's gonna move. You know, yeah, it's up $6. You know, because it's part of FANG. You know, so you could see the candle it drew, boom, opened up here, kind of went up to 208, and bam. So it's not. Volume is even getting strong. This could be the top for Facebook, maybe. You know, is it bringing down the whole market? Is it draggy? I don't know. Look at that. Look at that action today. That is ugly. People got the fuck out, man. You know, everybody that bought calls and stock, and you got that tick, and that's exactly what I was trying. I didn't get out. I didn't get filled. And that's another thing, man. When you trying to get out of a position and you fighting over pennies and nickels, this is why I generally don't do that. When you fighting over pennies and nickels, you can wind up losing hundreds and or maybe even thousands. When it's time to get out. Okay, I just didn't want to fill a market order in at the open because, you can get a bad fill. So I wanted to wait. It opened, and you know, so I put that limit order in for yesterday's price. You know, I didn't need no upside. Just get me out as if I sold at the end of the day of yesterday. That's what I want. I want it out. And I was fighting for pennies, and then I tried to modify it, and I mean, it was just going down, and I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it. You know, it's gonna bounce back. That's what it's been doing all week. You know, so it's going down and coming up in the afternoon, just total V's. So I was like, let's hopefully it does the same thing it's been doing, and at the bottom, I will buy another call. Hope it works now. So far, it's working, and which was right here. I said I'm gonna buy another call and hopefully ride it back up, and then when it reaches that price, I'll be even. Get the hell out, right? Let me see. I'd be even here. Actually, would have made some money. So anyway, that's my plan, and I don't think I might put a call spread on for earnings. You know, yeah, maybe a call spread. I don't know. So let's come here. Let's look at the. Let me get rid of this. Let's look at the. Wait a minute. Do I got it? Did somebody say something here? Well, anyway, hold on a minute. I'm all lost for words. There you go, Brono Cast. I thought so. I'm sorry. I like to get to my comments when they're there, and I didn't see you. What do you think about Amazon's earnings? Oh yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to talk about now. I was thinking about it all week, and I'm a little. Here, let me put me back on. You got to look at me. You got to look at me sweat. Look at me sweat. Because generally I don't play earnings. But I'm so confident in it. And that's when I could be wrong. I made some good money on the upside, all right? I told everybody on this channel, Amazon's going to run into the earnings. And so did Facebook. I called those. Just go back and look at my video. Thanks for watching, Bruno. It's the first time I'm seeing your name up there. Yo, what's up, Cash? Anyway, and I've just been thinking about it all day. So now that it's down, though, see, it's already running up. It's 1986. I think it's a good thing, right? The market's down, and, you know, remember like what Facebook did. You saw Facebook, the market was up hard yesterday. Facebook was up at the top. It totally ran in, and you got no action. So now Facebook Amazon is down 1%. So that's actually possibly good. The negativity is there for it to kind of surprise it. And it's not really top ticking, but it might, man. This thing might close 2,000 plus. It's already, look at it. It's making a move, you know, right now. And it might take all of that back because it's about to report. Also, look at, Look at the put call ratio. Oh, it's actually going down. People are buying more calls. It was 86, 87 when I did the video. That's it. That's basically 1 for 1. Let's just call it just it's even calls, even puts, right? So for the day, there's 43,000 calls traded and 36,000 puts. So slightly more calls, but it's not really lopsided, like 2 to 1 on the calls or something. It's damn near even for a stock that's going to report, and possibly the market may move is 70. So they saying this stock is going to move plus or minus $70. So if you're putting on a trade that like a strangle. I always get those confused. A strangle's the one. You got to be, if you want to have a high probability, you want to sell 70 points on the downside, some kind of spread, 70 points down and about 70 points up, right? So let's see what that looks like, right? What's 70 points down? What are we at? 1986? 1986 minus 70. So we're looking at the 1916? Damn. See, that's the thing. If you go along with this, there's a chance that you wake up in the morning, Amazon's at 1916, okay? And you lost all your money. So that's the thing about these stocks. But let's say you bought puts and it went down, or you bought calls and let's say you're just on the right side of the trade. Oh my gosh, there's some money to be made in this. Oh yeah, there's some money to be making in these big stocks. So anyway, let's go to 1915. Let's sell a 5-point wide iron condor. No, strangle. Well, we're gonna do iron condor because we can't afford no strangle and no Amazon. It's a $1,900 stock, so we gotta sell an iron condor. We'll just make the wings wide. So let's sell. Was that the 1915 and for our protection, let's make it, should we do it small? Nah, let's do it big. 1905. That's 10 points. And then, 1986 is going up, plus 70. So on the upside, they're saying it can go as high as 2056. And let's look at the chart real quick, because that's about right. Gosh, what the hell? This is not what I want. I want the day. I'm sorry. I said 2056, not 1956. If you go back here, you see what the high is 2050. So basically right there at the high. It's not going to blow through the high. If it does, I'm telling you, it's going to come right back down to the high when it opens. It's not just going to keep going. So basically, let's just call it 2050. But to be safe, let's do this 2055 like it said. So yeah, I think the upside is only going up to the high. And I like it that it's not at the high because it's not a double top yet. We are 70 points away from a double top, which is good, because if it was right at the top, I think that would be very bad. That was Facebook? No. Anyway, it was close. So I think that's a good market maker move. Anyway, so let's do that. The calls. What did I say? 1955. Bring it down here. It's gonna be a long video. We just talking stocks, man. Put your comments down. Thank you, Bruno. I like talking stocks, man. I really do. Anyway, so 1955, but I appreciate your input. 1955, and then let's buy the 1965 for protection. Wow, that's pretty damn good. We can get a $7.65 credit for that. That is pretty good. Let's analyze that. I didn't think it was going to be that good, because I got some trades on. You're going to see some of my other damn trades. See all these damn trades I got on. Let's get rid of that. Let's pop that up. You can see all these trades I got on. Most of it's long term. And, oh, come on. I got to scroll this thing way down here. There we go. It's just late drawing. It's late drawing. I'm sorry. Come on. I'm sorry, I can't analyze it, but let's do a self-analyzation. Is that a word? Self-analyzation. If we can get $7.80 for this trade, our risk is only $10. So basically, this can't be right. Selling the 1915 to 05, selling the 55 to 65. Basically, it's $1,000. We're risking $1,000, and we're gonna get a 785 credit, right? $1,000 minus 785 equals $1,000. Why can't I do this? 785 equals $215 is the loss. That's the most you can lose on a trade like this. This doesn't seem right. That's a lot of credit. Where am I selling? What's the delta on that? 2015. Yeah, the delta is 21. So that's a lot of premium up. The deltas are 20. A lot of premium up in this position in 2050. 26. Yeah, I see why now. It's like, because generally I'm trading like, if I'm doing a condor, like the 15 deltas I like messing around with. I like to hang around between the 15s and the 10s. I might go up to 20. Yeah, so gosh, what was I talking about? So yeah, what do you think? I do think that it goes higher. So what I'm saying is, I be wrong on this shit. That's what I'm saying. So basically, I suck. Let me tell you, I suck at these. I suck at guessing direction. I suck at condors around or the strangles if I'm gonna do something like that. I just suck. I try to go too wide, and because it'll blow through, and I guessed the Netflix, right? I knew Netflix was gonna blow that. I knew it, and I didn't put a trade on. You see, and then when I know it and I put a trade on, it would have went the other way. So when I, like Amazon, I'm saying I want to put this trade on, but then it's making me think it's going to go down. It's totally opposite. I don't get a lot of success doing it, but I do like taking the risk. But I don't like taking the risk, so I'm kind of up in the air. So I think I'm going to wind up just putting a spread on, not that far out. I'm not sure yet. I'm still got to think about it. I got to see what the price action is like. Going in, oh God, Netflix is bouncing. All right, look at Netflix. It's up there. It went down as low as what? Sorry, was it 312? 305. Now it's 324. It's back in the range where it kind of opened, Not bad, not bad. Is it going to fill that gap? If it does, wow. I don't know, man. Netflix sucks. Anyway, so, gosh, what was I just talking about? Amazon. I was talking about something. Yeah, I didn't put the trade on Netflix. I'm so pissed. I was even thinking about a butterfly around that 325 right when it opened, and that was only gonna cost me like $70, and it would have been up like hundreds. Oh man, I just didn't do it. And every time I do it, so I'm nervous, But I made good profit with Amazon going up, so I'm just like, hey, if I give some back, to try to go for what I know, I do it. So I think there's a lot of negativity out there because look at the put call rate. They're talking it down. It's not as positive as they think. And today being negative is actually a good thing. But look, it's 1986. It's trying to come back. 1987. Will this end up to be a positive? Look at that. Look at the bounce, right? Is this going to just kind of trend all the way up? And it's also 148, 130. This is the time it makes the move. This is the time. Here is 130 yesterday. Look right here. And look what happened. So is the same thing going to happen? I don't know. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about, what did I got in there? Beyond Meat. This thing it's like the market wasn't even down today. Was it up 11? It was. Look at today's action. What are these? The 5-minute chart. Look at it, just straight. It actually was going up as the market was going down. I got a condor in this position and it's scaring the shit out of me. All right, so let me see if I got. Did I still? Yeah, there's my lines. There. Look, I mean, what do I do? Let me just bring that back. Look where it's at. It's approaching my upper. I put it on over here somewhere, and if you see that I gave it more room. I put it on right about here, and I gave it more room to the upside. Right? You see how close I was to the downside, and look at it, man. It just taken off. And the reason why I put it on. Look at all the sideways action. It was just sideways. Look how slow that slope is. Just. If it continued to do this, it would have been a great trade. Now, all of a sudden, it wants to grow some balls and just start going higher and blow through my strikes. My strike, I think, is set at 235. And you say, oh, it's just 216. Yeah, I mean, the thing is popping 10. This bar right here, that was a 12%. Then up another 10. Then up another 10. At that rate, it'll be there by Monday. At this rate, it'll be there by Monday. So I don't know. Most likely, I will bring these up to somewhere around here. I might even do that by the end of the day. Look at the volume coming in this move too. It's like this stock is just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I wouldn't short it, but I figure I can get a condor right here. And then my low strikes, look, is 143. Yeah, 145 I think I sold. 145. Look how far away. It's almost 100 points out. Anyway, the trade is not actually losing that much money, believe it or not. I mean, this is a stock that we can wake up. We come Monday, and it's down 30, 40 points. So you got to keep that in mind. It shouldn't really it really should start to mellow out right about here. It really should. So anyway, let's go to Tesla. I wanted to talk about that because this thing is getting slammed. TSLA. Damn. What is it down? 37. Down 14%. Damn. This is not good. So this thing was in a downtrend, okay? And you just basically had a bounce. That last week, several weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the last 2 months was just a bounce. And look where it got. See, look exactly where it went right through to resistance for the most part. And it's coming down. And I bet you it just continues to go down and maybe breaks that low. I think this could be constructive. If we see this thing starts going up before it goes low, before it goes to that 176, that's a higher low. Okay, that's real constructive. Okay, so it needs to come in. So let's see. And if we see that higher low and it starts to kind of creep up again, oh, that's a buy. That's a buy. So I'm going to wait for that and maybe put something on. Maybe go calls. Let me pull up my weekly. This is the weekly. I'm trying to look. When's the last time we've seen a higher low? You see it? I don't see it. Higher low. Maybe right here. Up, down. Up, down. That's a lower one. Down. This one kind of was trying to be one, but it didn't last. It was a fake out. Down. And so, yeah, there hasn't been a higher low in a long time. So if we can, that'll be out, come down and maybe even like a double bottom, but sometimes that doesn't do it. Like, see right here, we got the double bottom and bounced. And then we came right through this triple bottom. Anytime there's going to be a triple bottom, it's not going to hold. It's not going to bounce. Get out. You might get a little action, but that's why some people say there's no such thing as triple bottoms. It's no such thing. That's because they bust through, So if you see that and it kind of, get out. Anyway, so let's see what happens. That's what I'm going to look for. I don't think I put it in the title, but I want to bring up Ford because Ford's getting a beat down as well. Come on, look at that, down 9%. And I was just thinking for my long stock portfolio to buy more of this. It put in a nice run here from 7, all the way up to, damn, it did 40% in a few months, in a half year. That was like, wow. And remember, this thing is trading 6.35% yield. So I was actually considering picking some of this up for my long portfolio, but I already have some, and I guess I'm going to hold off a little bit because it's just, I thought this was it. I thought this was going to be the move where Ford was going to finally get some substance. And here's the monthly. You see, it's nothing. There's nothing here. Look at that. Just all you're going to get is a 6.5% yield and lose 6% a year for it to be flat. But this thing can ever, but yeah, this thing's God. I thought this was the move. I really did. It's not. It's nothing. Do we go back and get one of these lows? You know what I mean? So very disappointing. If you draw a trend line, let's draw that. We'll call that one the outlier because we're touching 1, 2, 3, and yeah, it's kind of hitting that, and I can't even really see a bottom channel. Yeah, something like that. Extended down here. So it might come down here somewhere. That would be ugly. I would love it to see it bust through this channel that I just threw. Bust through there, and then maybe we onto something and start slowly scooping it up. It's not going to get out of control. It's Ford. It's a small stock, and get this while the dividend is hot, man. If they ever cut that dividend, this thing is going to be in trouble. I'm on Periscope as well. It looks like the phone is starting to die on me. All right, Periscope, if you want to watch me, you're going to have to go to YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and stop this broadcast. Oh, it looks like I'm frozen. I am frozen. Check that out, man. Look at that. Wait, go this way. All right. Stop that. I can't even stop it. It's just totally frozen. All right. Anyway, so, gosh, what else did I say in the title? All right. Trying to think what stocks I wanted to look at. I had put them down. So, we didn't look at Google. And we looked at Beyond Meat. We looked at Tesla. Let's look at Google. Now, Google, I thought reports after the bell today, along with Amazon. Is that Google? Yeah, that monthly is not that bad. It's not bad at all, but if you look right here, it's just been chop city for the last 2 years. And this is the problem. It has to break out of that range. It's just been dead money for the last 2 years. And nobody made money in the stock. Nobody made money in this stock unless you was smart enough to buy, because this thing been testing the 1,000 area for a long time. If it hits 1,000, right? If you scooping it up here, boom, you can sell at 12.55. It came back down, right? 1,000. You can buy it, goes up to 12. So very disappointing. You needed to buy, sell this, buy, sell. So look here though, this is very interesting. We got a doji candle, which is like indecision. And we quite didn't hit the $1,000. Yeah, let me get the weekly. See how we higher? See how we bounced in the range, and both of these other ones were at the bottom, right? This one didn't quite go as far. Although it's been going sideways, and the negativity is very negative out there about Google making some money. This one, I was saying to myself, if it reaches 1,000, if it comes out with bad earnings, I'm buying long-term leaps, okay? But I don't know. It might surprise here because the bar is so low, the negativity is so down, and look, right there. It was a higher low. That is important. It's important. It finally was able to put that in. Can it make a higher high? All right, that's the next move. And then once it does that, it's officially in an uptrend, right? An uptrend, higher lows, higher highs. Okay, so, and this one might actually be good to even just sell like a put spread out of the money somehow, because I don't think if it goes down, I don't think it's going to go down, beat down. Now, the bad thing is the government got the DOJ, that whole investigation thing going on. And I think Google's one of the biggest ones. So I think it's one of the biggest ones where it's going to be affected. All right. So because they have search, right? Where you're going to go for search, you're going to go to Google. How do we know if we type in looking for a swing set? How do we know that's not fixed to where they like it? You know what I mean? Or anything. If I like, hey, who's the best candidate for the president? All right. How do we know it's not going to be pulling up good stuff to make you vote Democratic? Or, you know what I mean? So they have a lot of say with the search, and it is a monopoly. Yeah, there's other search engines, but do we use them? No. I don't think anybody's using. Are you using Bing? If you're using Bing, comment. Let me know if you're using Bing. Now, that's the next best one. There's a bunch of no-namers out there. I remember back in the day, I used to use Alta Vista. That was the best search engine. Good results, solid results. And then Google came out, nice clean page, fast results, and they just took it from there. Same with YouTube. You know, YouTube filters what we see. The best videos, they stars, right? And you totally don't get to see new guys like me. You know, you don't get to see that. You know, so is that fair? You know, are they choking out the little guy? Or and same with the, you know, if we wanted to be a search engine company, can we get in there? Are we going to be able to do that successfully? I don't know. It's going to be hard. So I think I think we have to worry about them, and I think we have to worry about Facebook. Now, Amazon, I really don't think we have to worry about it. And I'm tired of hearing this mess where they saying Amazon is killing the retail. No, it's not. It's just not doing it. And what was they saying over the last 20, 30 years when Walmart killed everybody? If you was a mom and pop shop, Walmart took you out of business. Nobody was saying nothing. They just let that company grow, and grow. This needs to be a separate video right here, because I'm about to go. I sent rant. Oh, man, I sent rant. Anyway, yeah. So they just let Walmart grow, and grow. Nobody said nothing, right? And then here comes Amazon. Little store, little shitty kind of website. We're selling books, okay? Oh, books. Like nobody's, you know, all right, if you want to buy it, that's great. But, you know, I like Barnes & Noble. I mean, why would I buy a book from you other than the price was kind of cheap? Back then, it took a damn week for you to get the book, okay? And when you go to Barnes & Noble, you can sit back on one of their chairs. Barnes & Noble's like a library, but full of new books. You get some coffee, you got a nice chair, read some books for free, put it back. You know, very comfortable. All right, Amazon, all right, look at the price. Let me see if Amazon could beat it. Maybe they can, but you don't want to wait a week for your book, right? So the big retailers, they didn't take them seriously. That's why they are there where they're there. Amazon's been building this infrastructure for 20, 30 years, and everybody else was just laughing. Walmart's building more stores. Everybody's building stores while they're on the internet. Okay, so now they come out with the Nook. Remember the Nook, the Kindle. I'm just moving forward. Oh, I got the Kindle. Now you can get your books fast. It's right there, and the books was cheap. I bought a Kindle. I was like, holy shit, I can get $20 books for like $3. And then all of a sudden the publishers or something got mad and they was like, oh, you're giving away our books for free or something like that. And then they wind up, if you notice, the Kindle books are basically the same price as a book. You just save a few bucks. But it used to be huge discounts. Now I know they got the Kindle, the Kindle Club and Prime, whatever. I kind of don't even mess with the Kindle no more or even read books on my tablet. As much. I'm very few. So, okay, so that's going. They got their little electronic, and it's flawed. And then, you know, Barnes & Noble, what's that, Walden Books? They come out with Barnes & Noble come out with the Nook. Remember the Nook? And it was a nice looking tablet. It looked actually better than, it just didn't go, you know? And so now Amazon's selling books and Nooks. I mean, and then they start selling, you could remember Amazon auctions, and they was competing with eBay. And then I'm thinking all the Amazon things, then they started selling different things, and then they started allowing they killed the auctions and then allowed other people just to sell. You could sell your stuff and growing. Still, Walmart and them, they building stores. Everybody's building stores, laughing at the internet. And these guys are thinking way ahead of the game. It's like Steve Jobs when you think about touch-tone, you know, this kind of phone, right? And you have BlackBerry, everybody wanted the BlackBerry. And BlackBerry's like, ha, 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 a computer company's gonna make a phone, ha, ha, ha. Guess what, BlackBerry? A computer company made one phone, and took you out of business. And you had the curve, you had the pearl, you had the... Remember all those BlackBerries? So Apple Computer at the time, remember there was Apple Computer before they dropped computer, made one phone, took you out of business. Okay, so it's the other companies not innovating. They behind. That's what ruined retail. You know what I mean? They ruined it. They ruined the moms and pops. And just because they didn't keep up with the current trends, they saying Amazon ruined retail. I totally disagree. It's just like Redbox. A kiosk. You know how much those Redbox kiosks cost? $10,000. Somebody puts a kiosk on them. Hey, get some DVDs. Here's Blockbuster. Ha 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 ha. We're still gonna sell our DVDs for $5. And if you don't rewind the tapes, it's $3 charge. And we want it back in the next day. You know, all of that, you know, and then they was laughing at the kiosk. Well, guess who's out of business because somebody built a kiosk. By the way, you know who started Redbox? McDonald's. And then they sold it, okay, to Coinstar or whatever. So that's why you saw most of the in the beginning Red boxes were at McDonald's. They still kind of there, but that was for the most part, and that's why it's red. Yeah, hit. Anyway, so a kiosk took them out of business. So nobody's saying, oh, Red boxes killed the movie industry. It's just that Blockbuster, these other companies, the leaders, they didn't take them seriously. You know, they space was being threatened. So anyway, I really don't want to hear. So when I want to buy, let's say this calculator, I got to buy a calculator because it's falling apart on me. There's nothing around here. I don't see Amazon billboards. They're not influencing me whatsoever. I don't see it. Right? I could go to Staples. Just get in your car and start driving. You're going to see the Walmart. There's a Walmart at least every 10 miles. You're going to see, where can I get a calculator? Maybe the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Staples, Office Depot, all of them. Yeah, I can get a calculator. I don't see nothing Amazon. But what do? I'm going to log on Amazon because they treated me good all those 20 years ago in the past. And here's another hurdle that Amazon beat, where everybody was, ha, ha, ha. To buy something on Amazon, you got to submit your credit card. Now, you remember back in the day, people didn't want to put their credit cards on the computer. They was afraid. So they had to convince the customer, hey, just give us your credit card number. We send you the book. People didn't want to. So they had to overcome that hurdle as well. So what are they talking about? And, so you got Amazon, Walmart, they take your credit cards. It's easy shopping. Right? And so, they had to kind of get that out your pocket and say, hey, we're going to hold it on a little account for you. Don't worry, we won't steal. We had to trust them. So they built out trust all through the years. They did it. They built out trust. This is why we go to them. This is why we use them. Because when we go to Walmart and stuff, we get treated like shit. Employees got attitudes. Why they getting paid like shit probably. I get attitudes all the time. They got that little vest. May I help you? Ask one of them for help. And watch they just go, you know what I mean? And this is so when you call Amazon, they're nice and friendly. They trust you. Like, hey, I got the wrong thing. Well, I tell you what, you'll send me the wrong calculator or it's broke. I tell you what, I will ship you another calculator and I'm going to go ahead and send you a label, and you just send that one back. And I got the new calculator on its way. What? I didn't even send you this one. Don't worry, Mr. Bailey. We'll get it. We trust you. That's customer service, right? They don't even have to wait for the old calculator to come before they send you the new calculator. That's how it works. And that's great. Now you go to Walmart, calculator's broke up. Don't you got to stand in a long ass line, right? With some people up there that don't know what the hell they doing when you finally waiting in line. And it's like, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 little cashier spots for returns. How many people's there? One person. And you sit there and you wait. This is why they are taking over. It's not antitrust. It's lack of those bullshit other companies, man. Anyway, okay, there's the rant. I hope you guys caught it. So you get my point. I was going to actually make that a separate video, but it's in this video. Maybe I'll clip this little rant and go ahead and put that in another video because people need to hear it. I'm just tired of hearing that whole antitrust. It's definitely not Amazon. They are not that way. The only way I think they're antitrusting is with that Alexa. Are they listening? Okay. Are they listening? Other than that, that's it. They're not forcing nothing in my face. They're not saying log on. No, you just go online and you do your thing, right? They stream movies because they're good at everything, but they're not the. It's like they're not really like they're not the best retailer, the biggest retailer. Walmart is, but they're the best in my opinion. So streaming movies, they got movies you can stream. Well, you can go to Netflix, Hulu, of course, Amazon. You can go to Redbox streams. You can go to HBO and now Disney. And there's a whole bunch of streaming services, right? So DVDs, movies, you can buy that at Walmart. You can buy it at Best Buy. You can buy it at Target. And so, okay, so there's no really antitrust there. What else do they do well? Is it the Amazon Web Services? Well, you can get that at Microsoft. You can get that at Google. You can get that, I think, Oracle and Salesforce. And so, okay, there's no antitrust there. Is it social media? We got YouTube, but then, you got Twitter, you got Facebook video, you got Instagram video, you got Vimeo, you see? So, all right, what else do they do? Gosh, I don't know. Well, they sell stuff. Okay, you sell stuff. Well, you got all the stores were online. So, but you got like Newegg. That's my favorite store. You got every retailer's online for the most part. So there's no competition there. Okay, well, then what is it? I mean, what are they dominating that they just antitrust? Actually, they're saying, oh, they locking out small business. No. They made small business more popular. Dude. They sell more third-party stuff than they do their stuff. People can get a store, they can present their stuff in front of their whole customer base. So, they're taking some of your money. I think a nice chunk, but you're out there. You could be a seller selling on Amazon. If not, you can go to Shopify and you can get a store for $24 a month. What's that, $300 a year? Say 24 times 12, $288. I think it's like more like 25. 25 times 12, $300 a year. You'll get a storefront. It could look just like Amazon. Super powerful. They do hosting. They do, I think, shipping. They do everything. $300 a year. So, all right, so everybody can jump in. Now, you can't just jump in and think you're going to be Amazon. I mean, think how Amazon started. They was little and tiny. So that's how you got to start. Little and tiny, and hopefully you can grow to be as big as them. Find a niche. They had a niche. It was books, right? Books. They didn't just come out selling all this stuff overnight. They started with books and then the Kindle. I can't remember the timeline, but it was piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. Everybody's allowed to do that. So anyway, as you see, very frustration, man. So I think it's more of a get political here. Trump, because Trump doesn't like the Post, Washington Post, and Bezos owned the Post, and I think it's something to do with that. I really do. There's no antitrust with Amazon, in my opinion. Not yet. Not yet. Not saying they ain't getting that way. But all right, there it is. There's the rant for the day. Did I chase y'all away? Yeah, I did. Everybody's gone. I don't care. I do these videos for fun, and I like talking stocks, and I like expressing my opinion. So hopefully you can come back and watch this. Where are we, Amazon? Do we bounce back? 1989 is the number. Down for the funky summer. Music and hit and whole brothers and sisters. This is what I'm singing, y'all. Singing what I'm singing. Getting what I'm getting. Know what you know when. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's Public Enemy from back in the day. Anyway, so what is it? 1989 is the number. Bell for the funky summer. Anyway, here we are. Man, I sure called that bottom like a pro, man. I'm in there. Right? So don't get me wrong, because I'll top tick something in a minute, right? I'll buy something and I top tick it. Yeah. You want to see something I top tick? What is that? United Health, UNH. I'll show you my buy. Okay, let me just kind of go to the weekly. Show you my buy. Maybe somewhere right around there. Oh man, but no, I didn't buy it to go higher. I actually sold some puts under there, way down here. You can see there they are, my yellow lines. And look how it violated it, right? So it's up here. It wasn't quite up there. I'm kind of teasing. It was somewhere around here in the middle. And I sold a put spread right where these yellow lines are. And boom, within a few weeks, my put spread was violated. Look at that, right? They laughed at me on StockTwits because I was like, man, I lost a shitload of money in UNH. Well, how you lose all that money? It's been going up for years. Well, not here. So I don't know what they're talking about. Not here. Let me see. Boom. Let me get rid of that. Let's see what this thing did. Yeah, boom. Come on, I hate when it does that. Down 9%. Okay, 9% in, what is that, a week? All right, so that's not going up for years. That's being down 9% in a week. Anyway, but if you look at UNH, it's been going up from way over here, but look at that chop, right? It's you don't have that steady movement as you used to, like here, right? That, see that? And this is still, I think, a good buy. I don't like that candle that's being drawn. I tell you that. This, you can't go wrong. Just keep buying it, right? But ever since that, it's just been choppy. And that monthly candle, I mean, the month ends, when is the last day of the month? Next Wednesday. Yeah, next Wednesday, the month end. And if that's the candle that's drawn, we need a new candle, okay? Because that means it's going down. All right, so stochastic, though, looks good. The stochastic looks good. So anyway, that's what's up, man. So I'm going to go ahead and think about how I want to go long. And actually, by looking at that Google, I might do something there as well. I'm going to sit here for the next 2 hours and try to figure out what is going on. Now, I bottom ticked that Amazon. It's 1988. I have a feeling it's going to go to at least the open again, right? It shook out the weak hands. And what is this, the hourly? Let's go to the 5 minute, 15 minutes. Right? It did that. You got your double bounce. Look at these bars getting bigger. So I have a feeling it's going to just run possibly to this high, if not even higher. Right? So into earnings, people want to be long. The people they want to say, hey, this could be your last time buying Amazon under 2,000. You ever think about that? If you want to buy Amazon, this could be your last time to buy it under 2,000. Or you might be able to get it lower. Do you want to take a chance, right? So that's why it's going to go up. Because there's people like, you know what? Let me buy a little now, a little later, right? So they'll buy a little now. Or let me just buy it now. I'm confident. Or if the people that wait, they might be down. They might have to buy it $100 higher. It's already an expensive stock. Anyway, so thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate your comments. Put your comments down there. Share this. Share my little rant. And I'll probably go ahead and cut that and actually make its own little video. I think that was actually pretty good. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good trading, and that's what I'm going to do. I just share with you what I'm going to do. Can't tell you what you're going to do, what you should do, because I don't know. I'll be on here. I'll tell you I lose money. And there's people that make videos, every trade is perfect, right? Yeah, let me simulate someone that's on YouTube with the and it's damn near everybody, okay? I'm going to simulate a typical YouTuber that trades stock. Hey, what's up, y'all? Great day in the market today, man. I called Amazon. I called it quick, and then right at the open, we bought here, and we just watched this baby go up, and we sold it here, and then we bought some more here on this bounce to ride it into the rest of the day. And so, I like day trading, so I got out, right at 4 o'clock, and since it was at this double top kind of here, I waited for the market. When it opened, we sold puts right there on the 5-minute low, and then we got long right here, and then we sold here, and we got long here. Right now, we're going up and we're going higher. So come to my trading room and buy this book. It's only $10. You can get in, make some money. We're doing good. We're kicking ass over here and taking names. So thanks for checking me out. If you want some of this action, come on and get in. I want you and put go to my website and here's my course. Put down in the code for a discount, 20%, it's yours. Put down Dre Trades and you get it for 20 cents. Just Dre Trades, you get it for 20% off and you could be making all kinds of money. You get what I'm trying to say? Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm wrong, I should say. Oh, man. So, no, man. Dre Trades loses money, So, yeah. And, it's trading. You're going to win some, you lose some. And I'll tell you this, man. If I'm super successful, and I do all right, don't get me wrong. If I'm nailing trades like I just simulated, I'm not going to be on YouTube selling anything. Okay. I won't even be on YouTube making videos. I'll just be sitting home making all kind of bank. Why should I spend hours and hours and hours making video courses and marketing these courses and trying to sell you these courses and open up trading rooms and needing servers and tweeting and blah, 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 blah. You get the point when I could just sit here and make all kinds of money and don't have to do any of that other stress. So that's what I'll do. I'm just saying, okay? So you got to kind of use your head. What's going on there. I know I would just be, if you make most of your money, what did they say, 15, 30 first hour? Well, I'm going to make my money in an hour, and I'm going to chill for the rest of the day. I don't want to make any video courses. I don't want to make any, get on there and market myself, make YouTube commercials, and I don't want to do any of that. I just want to chill, make money. Money runs low, make a couple more trades, trade a little bit, and get a plane. So anyway, you get my point. So there it is. All right, so I'm just ranting left and right today. That was that calm rant. That was that rant that just sneaks you up from behind. See, I'm a little amped today. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. This is Dre. Peace, peace, peace.